plot neighbour has just gave me a spare Bellotto bean, so I'm going to quickly get this in the ground somewhere before it dies. Where? I have no idea, but I will find somewhere for this. Maybe on the base of this trellis or this side. Yeah, I think he's going to live here now. Right, first I think I'm going to get these down. I think I only need 2 in here, if I'm honest. I'll go for 3. And like I said, this is only a temporary solution. Actually, like that. And then I might wash them first, actually. This one is upside down. Right. So I've noticed it's puddling in here as well, but I'm not really going to be overwatering the floor anyway, so that shouldn't really be a problem. And if anything, it's going to add some more moisture in the air. It looks messy for now, but bear with. Get the stones. There is a lot of mud mixing with these stones, but over time they should wash away. Right, get in the bag. Right. Oh, I actually don't think I need the 3rd bag. I might just use that if I need it later on. Right, first I'm gonna just wash some of this mud away and get it looking a little nicer. I think just here where the water is puddling, I may just put a few holes through the plastic because I do not want this to become a problem later down the line. Alright, so there we have it. I now have my bed for my aubergines and some chilies, maybe some basil. I have a nice clean floor. Obviously it's gonna need to dry off, and over time a lot of this dust and dirt is gonna seep through and leave the stones. But yeah, at least I have a floor in my greenhouse now, one that is gonna kind of look nice and keep everyone nice and tidy and weed free, hopefully. But yeah, I think now I'm going to get some things planted in here and then get the kind of shelves filled up again. But first I need a drink. So again, I apologise for such an awkward angle, but it's a small greenhouse, so I'm doing my best. Right, I do have my own kind of aubergines that I do now want to get out into this bed. Will it be okay? I don't know, but hopefully they will. So I'm kind of just going to dot together, which is the same. I kind of think that's a good distance apart. I think I'm only going to plant 3 of these, and then I do have, I think, 2 nice spare ones for somebody else. I also brought a small one called Baby Bell, and that will go here. And then I also had one more. Where is it? No, that's butternut squash. Where is it? I did have one more. I shall be back. Yeah, so I did have one more, and this one is called Amethyst Wand. I think this is kind of a more slender type, so that will go here as well. I'll put that behind it so I know. I'm going to get these potted up. Again, they will or should naturally go through the cardboard underneath quite easily. Take these bottom leaves off. Go through the cardboard underneath quite easily. Take these bottom leaves off. That is them in the ground. And I did want to put, well, I actually have a third one, so I have 3 to give away. I know exactly who will have those. So then this is my own Thai basil, which I grew, which I did want to put into here because I do love basil, and also it gives the most amazing smell, especially when it gets hot. It gives off a lovely kind of, obviously a basil smell, but if you've ever brewed Thai basil before, it is very different. So that is a Thai basil, and this is just a basic basil. Smells absolutely amazing. Again, roots on that are just fantastic. This one will go over here. And then behind me, I also have my own red basil. Just smells so good. Now this is a purple type. I might put this one at the back actually, or in the middle, because it will thicken up quite nicely anyway. It might be a little bit leggy for a bit, but it was standing up this morning. Obviously it's dried out over the past couple of hours with me being here. Right, I think that is it for now. Actually, I might put 1 or 2 of my chilies in the back while I have some room. That's what I'm going to do. So the first one is a pepper, and this is one I grew this year, and it is called Tangerine Dream. So he now lives in the back corner. And then I have this shop brought one. I do have other kind of peppers, but I hadn't seen this one before, and this is called Long Red Marconi. So again, that's going to go next to it. I'm more than likely going to fill this greenhouse more over the next couple of weeks when I find gaps and spaces, as I always do. But for now, these will do. Get all my spare pots out of here. Right, what else? For now, I think that is it. I'm going to get my tomatoes and my other chilies and stuff back in here, get this watered, get this kind of set for the day. And then I do have a clematis to plant, find a few other jobs to do while I'm here, while I'm enjoying this lovely weather. That's the plan anyway. I've also noticed that my kind of irises in the pond have started to flower, which will be nice. Now these are yellow ones, so hopefully over the next few days these will open and start to look very nice. So before I wrap things up, there's one more job that I wanted to do today, is get at least half of my 13 dahlias in the ground. Now they are all looking really nice, really healthy, really strong, and I've noticed the guy who does the dahlias at the back has his in the ground already, so I'm going to do the same. Plan is, this soil here is very clay, it's not very good. I have some well-rotted farmyard manure which I brought, so it's ready to use. I'm going to put a nice layer of that across the bottom. I'm going to put each one in their clump where they are, and then I have a bag of new compost that I will fill around the edges just to give them the best start possible. So that is my plan now. I have my 4 taller ones, and end I believe that is one of my own, which is a Figaro smaller variety. Either way, if some are taller, some are smaller, that's all good. It will look nice here. It's also a kind of way of giving greenhouse that little bit of extra shade, especially from the harsh sun I get here kind of during the morning. Let's get these in the ground, I think, and hopefully it will do really well. First things first, this manure. Wow, it's heavy. And this is purely just to try and give it a little bit of goodness throughout the year. Right, so first things first, name. This one is Sunset. Again, I'm gonna keep them in their clumps and then fill around them because they have already produced so many of their nice new roots since being in these buckets. This one is called Speech. Again, gently tip out because they have rooted themselves in pretty well. Like this one, and also with this kind of lip, I'm going to be able to get the soil up pretty far. Yes, it's going to touch the glass of my greenhouse, which I'm not sure if that's going to be an issue or not. But as long as I'm not bashing it, it should be fine, I think. Right, next one. And then this one, I do believe this is the small one. So this should look okay on this end. So that is that. And then I'll fill in around them some of my own compost. And if I don't have enough here, I'll just get some out of one of the beds that I'm not currently using. Obviously I did have beans down here, so I'll try not to squash them too much. Definitely going to need more compost. Right, I'll be back. Right. There is a few nasturtiums down here, but I will sacrifice those, I think. Right. Right. And once these mystic dwarf beans get a little bit taller, I can then fill up this base corner with some more soil just so it's more even. 5 dahlias in. I did also plant 3 over there. So I have maybe 5, I think 5. You have to count them. 1, 2, 3, 5. I have 5 left, which I need to figure out where they're going to go. But I think that'll be a job for another day because my phone is going to die. I've been here for about 6 hours and my phone is going to die. So thankfully, I've got quite a lot done today and managed to show you pretty much everything that I'm getting done. But now I'm going to get this watered, get these settled in, and hopefully over the next kind of week or 2, they'll survive the frost, which I'm sure they will. So a quick visit today, and it's a warm one. So I've just nipped down here quickly to try and get a couple of my clematis, and I've got a jasmine to put in, and I also just needed to have a quick checkup as I will not be down here today, and everything is still looking really healthy and happy, so that's good. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to get a couple of little bits put out in the ground. I do have some clematis and stuff. I want to get in my window archway that I have. But other than that, maybe a quick water, and yeah, we'll go from there. Hello, Tati. So these are the 2 clematis that I went for. There's a Hagley hybrid, which is a really nice like pink, larger flower one. And then I also got a kind of smaller one, Blue Angel, which I thought together these would look quite nice. Scrambling over this. So I did just randomly plant out one of my marrows that are kind of not doing very well in the polytunnel. I mean, it's, you can't really see, I'm sorry. It's kind of small, but I thought put it underneath this to stop the pigeons. And I've added a few little sticks at the end just because I know how bad these pigeons are. So hopefully over the next few days this will either pick up or die, but it's better out here having a little fighting chance than in a polytunnel crisping up. Right, a few jobs done, so I'm going to get going, but plan is next time I'm down I haven't noticed that I have a lot of strawberries. I mean a lot of strawberries, so they are going to need protecting. As you can see, they are all starting to produce lots of lovely fruit all over. So I have started to put these kind of 4 canes here, and when I come down next I will kind of build the frame, cover it, and stop those birds from stealing my strawberries. So I'll see you next time.